Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the road trip. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to each and every single one of you, your homes, your dwelling, right? Your children, your loved ones, your friends, and your pets, right? Isn't that right? Akim, Akatim, right? Brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house, man. Shalom, much love, man. The water for coming back, man. The water, it's good to see you. How you feeling? How's everybody doing, man? It's good. It's good, man. Welcome back. All right. Let's give some praise, man. All praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh. Glory to Yahweh Shai. Honors to the Ruach HaKodesh. My love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of you kingdom builders, road trippers. That's right, man. Hallelujah, Selah. All right. Book of Daniel. Here we are. Book of Daniel, chapter 2. Man, doing a little scan real quick. Let's see. What do we got here? Wow. Let's see. 1, 2. See, that's 2.5. 3. 3 full pages for Daniel. For Daniel 2. It's gonna be a long one. All right. So let's buckle in and get it. If you're gonna follow along with me right now, would be a perfect time to go ahead and get your scrolls out. Get them ready, just in case you want to just kind of read line by line, or just reference. It's up to you. So, all right, we'll go ahead and do that. So, no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. This is the Book of Daniel, chapter 2. Let's begin.
Take him back.
Chapter 2, and it reads, And in the second year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar dreamed dreams, wherewith his ruach was troubled, and his sleep brake from him. Then the king commanded to call the magicians, and the astrologers, and the sorcerers, and the Chaldeans, for to shew the king his dreams. So they came and stood before the king. And the king said unto them, I have dreamed a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream. Then spake the Chaldeans to the king in Syriac, O king, live forever. Tell thy servants the dream, and we will shew the interpretation. Reference Daniel 3 and 9. Also Daniel 5 and 10. 5, and it reads, The king answered and said to the Chaldeans, The thing is gone from me. If ye will not make known unto me the dream, with the interpretation thereof, ye shall be cut in pieces, and your houses shall be made a dunghill. But if ye shew the dream and the interpretation thereof, ye shall receive of me gifts and rewards, and great honor thereof. Shew me the dream and the interpretation thereof. They answered again, and said, Let the king tell his servants the dream, and we will shew the interpretation of it. The king answered and said, I know of certainty that ye would gain the time, because ye see the thing is gone from me. But if ye will not make known unto me the dream, there is but one decree for you. For ye have prepared lying and corrupt words to speak before me, till the time be changed. Therefore, tell me the dream, and I shall know that ye can shew me the interpretation thereof. The Chaldeans answered before the king, and said, There is not a man upon the earth that can shew the king that can shew the king's matter. Therefore, there is no king Adonai, nor ruler that asks such things at any magician, nor astrologer, or Chaldean. And it is a rare thing that the king requireth, and there is none other that can shew it before the king, except the gods, whose dwelling is not with flesh. For this cause the king was angry and very furious, and commanded to destroy all the wise men of Babylon. And the decree went forth that the wise men should be slain, and they sought Daniel and his fellows to be slain. Then Daniel answered with counsel and wisdom, and 2. Arioch, the captain of the king's guard, which was gone forth to slay the wise men of Babylon. He answered and said to Arioch, the king's captain, Why is the decree so hasty from the king? Then Arioch made the thing known to Daniel. Then Daniel went in and desired of the king that he would give him time, and that he would shew the king the interpretation. Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions. that they would desire mercies of the Elohim of heaven concerning this secret, that Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Reference Matthew 18 and 12, verse 19. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the Most High of heaven. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. I thank thee and praise thee, O thou Elohim of my fathers, who has given me wisdom and might, and hast made known unto me now what we desired of thee. For thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter. Therefore Daniel went unto Arioch, whom the king had ordained to destroy the wise men of Babylon. He went and said thus unto him, Destroy not the wise men of Babylon. Bring me in before the king, and I will shew unto the king the interpretation. Then Arioch brought in Daniel before the king in haste, and said thus unto him, I have found a man of the captives of Judah, Yahudah, that will make known unto the king the interpretation. The king answered and said unto Daniel, whose name was Belteshazzar, that's always a hard one for me, Belteshazzar, art thou able to make known unto me the dream which I have seen, and the interpretation thereof? Daniel answered in the presence of the king, and said, The secret which the king hath demanded cannot the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, the soothsayers, shew unto thee, the king? But there is a God, an Elohim in heaven, that revealeth secrets, and maketh known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. Thy dream and thy visions of thy head upon thy bed are these. As for thee, O king, thy thoughts came into thy mind upon thy bed. What should come to pass hereafter? And he that revealeth secrets maketh known to thee what shall come to pass. But as for me, the secret is not revealed to me for any wisdom that I have more than any living, but for their sakes that shall make known the interpretation to the king, and that thou mightest know the thoughts of thy heart. References Genesis 41 and 16. 31. Thou, O king, sawest and beheld a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. This image's head was of fine gold, his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and brake them into pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, and the brass, the silver, and the gold broken into pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer, threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became the great mountain, and filled the whole earth. References Psalm 1 and 4, also Hosea 13 and 36, and it reads, This is the dream, and we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art a king of kings. For the Elohim of heaven hath given thee a kingdom, power and strength and glory. And wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the heaven hath he given into thine hand, and hath made thee ruler over all of them. Thou art this head of gold. And after thee shall arise another kingdom, inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces, and subdueth all things. And as iron that breaketh all things, shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay, and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High Elohim of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Reference Daniel 4 and 3, 4 and 34, Daniel 6 and 26, also Daniel 7 and 14. All right, 45, and it reads, Forasmuch as thou sawest that thou stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it brake in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great Elohim hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. Then the king Nebuchadnezzar fell upon his face and worshipped Daniel, and commanded that they should offer an oblation and sweet odors before him. The king answered unto Daniel and said, O, of truth, it is that your Elohim is an Elohim of Elohims, and an Adonai of kings, and a revealer of secrets, saying thou couldst reveal this secret. Then the king made Daniel a great man, and gave him many great gifts, and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon, and chief of the governors over all the wise men of Babylon. Then Daniel requested of the king, and he set Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego over the affairs of the province of Babylon. But Daniel sat in the gate of the king. Reference Daniel 3 and 12. And we're about to get to that right now. All right. And that's the end of 2. Hallelujah, Selah. All right. Hallelujah, Selah. Hallelujah, Selah. That really wasn't as long as I thought it was, man. I was over-exaggerating. I guess I didn't see where 3 was landing on this last page over here. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. My bad. Selake, you know what I'm saying? I was tripping. Well, maybe I was road tripping. Nah, that wasn't funny. All right. Anyway, so shalom, shalom. Thanks for being with me on this one, yo, and I appreciate it. And we're gonna jump back into chapter 3. And there's only 12 chapters in Daniel, right? There's only 12. Yeah, man. And then we get into Hosea. So see what I'm saying? And we're already about to hit 3. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just knock Daniel out today. I think before midnight tonight, Daniel will be packaged up and out the door. And we should be able to start Hosea. You know what I mean? That'd be on a champion's pace to go ahead, finish up Old Testament, right? Yep. Because once we get past Zechariah, man, there ain't really nothing. Malachi, really ain't nothing talking about. Okay, so let's get busy with that. And in the meantime, just pray for you guys. You guys pray for me. Pray for my health. I pray for yours. Pray for your family. You pray for mine. Right? And I love y'all. I'll see you soon, man. All praises to the Most High. All right. That's right.